Renée Zellweger as Judy Garland singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow in the 2019 movie Judy, a performance that earned her the Academy Award for Best Actress. Zellweger returned to the movies this year for the first time since Judy, with her fan-favorite character Bridget Jones. Bridget Jones' Mad About the Boy is the fourth in a series of films based on Helen Fielding's 1996 novel Bridget Jones's Diary, an international literary sensation about a young single woman living in London. With the Texan Zellweger playing a beloved British character, the original 2001 movie was a blockbuster, earning more than $300 million at the box office. I got together with Renee a few months back for a Sunday sit-down to talk about the latest Bridget movie and much more.
Bridget Jones, wanton sex goddess with a very bad man between her thighs. Mum.
It has been nearly 25 years since movie audiences first fell in love with a hilariously relatable character named Bridget Jones.
New Year's resolution, drink less. Oh, and quit smoking. Oh.
She's messy and things never go to plan, and she doesn't always have the right thing to say. In fact, usually she says all the wrong things, and she still succeeds. She still triumphs. She's still happy, you know?
Renée Zellweger's Bridget returned this year for another adventure.
Everything all right, Mrs. Darcy?
Oh my God.
Hiya.
I've climbed a magical man tree.
Hello.
She's back?
She's back.
What brought you back this time?
Oh, I say it all the time. It's the best job in the world. You know, I love this character. It's a reunion with my friends, you know, friendships forged over 25 years. It's, you know, how do you say no?
In Bridget Jones' Mad About the Boy, Bridget navigates dating life as a single mother of two after the sudden death of her husband, Mark Darcy.
Those memories are suddenly
Bridget.
all we're left with.
It's substantive in a different way. And maybe it's just because more hangs in the balance at this stage in life. I mean, who doesn't know by this point grief and loss and what it means to adapt and start over and evaluating who you are, because none of us are the same on the other side of a loss, and you don't want to be. It's all about, you know, community and the importance of the friendships that you've nurtured for years and years and how they become part of your extended family, and, you know, parenthood and trying to nurture little humans without messing up.
For Bridget, that extended family includes the old flame Daniel Cleaver, played by Hugh Grant.
Where are the ladies with the big
Hair. Well, they couldn't make it, I'm afraid. They're washing their hair.
all three?
Well, they wash each other's, you see.
Even his character has evolved so much through the years for a guy who's been a rascal, is I think
That's such a good word.
Putting it mildly.
I think that word is underused and we need to bring it back.
But as he's moved to this film now, he's got some vulnerability to him, but he's still at your side when you need him. And you for him.
Isn't that sweet? I love the trajectory of their relationship because it's oftentimes the least likely characters who end up being your tried and trues at a certain stage, you know? And that rascal is now this dependable sweetheart in her life to some degree.
The 56-year-old Zellweger was born and raised in Katy, Texas, just outside of Houston. She was an athlete and a cheerleader in a culture that was new and maybe a little strange to her mom and dad.
Your parents are immigrants from Switzerland and Norway. So was it the true Friday Night Lights experience that we all think of?
Not in my house, because my parents didn't recognize the social importance of that, of the homecoming game, you know? It was a really nice mix because it's idyllic growing up in Katy at that time, which was very rural and a very sweet small town at that time. And to have this window to the world through my parents.
Where does the acting bit come for you?
Drew, my brother.
Yeah.
He's funny and smart, and I just wanted to be like my big brother. So I joined the speech and drama club, which he probably hated. Well, he did, because he quit, because he's like, enough. And I thought, oh, I kind of like this.
So when do you get more serious about it as this could be something I pursue as a career?
University, yeah. I ended up doing a thesis film with a film student, and it was kamikaze filmmaking, and I loved it. I loved it.
After graduating from the University of Texas, Zellweger landed parts in small films, including a 1995 version of the horror classic Texas Chainsaw Massacre, co-starring a young Matthew McConaughey.
Are you having fun here?
Oh, God.
The next year, her life changed for good with a hit movie called Jerry Maguire.
Yeah, I guess I got a little revved up at the idea of an evening among adults. No offense, buddy.
So at what point did you have a sense that this thing is big and is really connecting with audiences?
Gosh, that's a good question. It's kind of a blur. Everything kind of spilled into the next, Maybe when people on the sidewalk would call me by my name, I think maybe then. Yeah.
Is there a line from your career that fans quote back to you most often?
Mm-hmm.
Is it the one I think it is?
Just shut up. You had me at hello.
That's the one, yeah.
A run of starring roles followed in movies like Me, Myself, and Irene, Nurse Betty, Chicago, and Cold Mountain, where Zellweger earned her first Academy Award.
Am I hard to hear? Because you keep repeating everything.
Then in 2010, she stepped away from Hollywood for a break that lasted several years.
I've been going nonstop at a breakneck sprint for, decades, and, it's not sustainable.
It was Bridget Jones who tempted Zellweger back to the movies for 2016's third installment in the series.
We're really doing this.
No going back now.
With Mad About the Boy, Zellweger senses the bittersweet end of a beloved character that has helped to define her career.
Bridget Jones, it's time to live.
Did you have the sense when this film wrapped that it was a version of Happily Ever After for Bridget?
Well, not to give too much away, I think I knew that the intention was for there to be a period at the end of this instead of a ... So I think, from what I understand with Helen, that this is potentially her happily ever after, yes.
And since our conversation, Renee has been busy shooting a guest role on the 5th season of Only Murders in the Building, alongside Martin Short, Steve Martin, and Selena Gomez. Our big thanks again to the Clock Tower at the New York Edition Hotel for hosting our conversation. Don't forget to subscribe to the Sunday Sitdown podcast to hear the full extended interview with Renée Zellweger. You can find our conversation wherever you get your podcasts, or just scan the QR code right there on your screen.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC, or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.